Gate 14 podcast. It is
4:44
currently
a.m.
4:45 in the morning. We just went out with the fellas. Avery, we're going to the World Series.
I can't believe my fucking eyes,
This
man.
is viewer discretion is advised for those listening. I'm banged up. I mean, Avery, I can't believe it. All the work. I mean, I'm not gonna sound sappy here, but all the work we've put in.
John, you cried like 4 or 5. Like,
I cried a lot.
and I'm not gonna chirp because it was legit beautiful baseball. Like, if I could bring tears to my eyes, I should have cried during that moment. John, that was beautiful.
We
fucking
got
baseball.
to the point where Trey Savage's parents were telling me, "Johnny, relax."
Can you run through what happened? The Trailblazers are going to the fuck. Johnny, have you ever heard the Trailblazers are going to the fucking World Series?
We're going to the World Series. We're going to the World Series. I don't know if there's much more to say besides the fact that I'm out of disbelief, and I think the awesome thing is we're gonna keep the stories from what happened after and going out with the boys like
there. But what happens is like those boys are why we do this, and they're the fucking reason.
It was awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna.
That's why the reason this team is great, because they're the best people in the world.
I'm not gonna pump our tires, but hearing like John Schneider and Popkins telling us like, no, congratulations to you guys.
We didn't do shit.
We didn't do anything, but yeah, I'll give a little bit of background. So we were there till the 6th inning. It was doom and gloom. I'll be honest with you, Avery. It was like nightmare fuel. And then John Schneider's wife texts me. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want people following her. I don't want people following her on Instagram. But she texts me. She goes, come to the family section, 1:30. I go, all right. I go to Avery. I'm like, we got to switch the vibes up. We're going to 1:30.
And I'm the biggest like vibes change guy.
You are. But then we go to section 1:30.
Can we say what happened pregame?
So pregame, we were with the family. I got the
Jeff Hoffman's brother. Who was the guy we saw?
T-Hoff. And then I went to Cherries with Loperfito's family. And
I refused to go because I was like,
yeah,
we went to Cherries.
You're superstitious. And
we went to Cherries game 1, and then we lost. And I was like, I will not go there again. I can't. If I'm gonna do my part, I can't go there pregame.
So, anyways, I text Hoffman's brother because we did it yesterday, and I go, I hate to break it to you, brother. We're having the same conversation we had yesterday. And he goes, all right, we'll meet you up. So we hung out with Hoffman's dad, his brother, his mother-in-law, and we're having a great conversation. And Avery. So, anyways, we go down to the family section, and Avery says to George Springer's dad, "Watch out for Mr. Game 7."
Yeah, but I said that's so dumb.
to a World Series MVP's dad.
I said George Springer, Game 7, loves to fucking hit a home run. Those are the words that came out of my mouth. It's like George Springer, Game 7, loves to hit and I was only thinking of the Brandon Morrow home run.
You weren't thinking about the Yu Darvish one.
No, and you said the Yu Darvish one, and I was only thinking Brandon Morrow home run.
So anyways,
I don't even know if it was Game 7.
You tell that to George Springer's dad, and then we go to our seats. It's going nightmare fuel.
Not good.
It's not great. It's like nightmare fuel. We immediately, right when Schneider's wife texted us, we had an embrace. I'll be honest with you. Me and John Schneider's mother had an embrace. And after George Springer hit that home run, me and John Schneider's mother, his mother, just started crying.
It's beautiful. No, I can't. I like to make fun of you crying before, but it's like,
I hate to say this, Avery,
that was the most beautiful baseball moment of our lives. Like,
this is not me being a dick. Like, you know how much this meant to me. Like, it's like, this is what I've lived and died for. And you and I, we're on the same, and even the listeners of this podcast have been around with Gate 14 forever. Like, this is a 74-win team that's going, like, from last year, that's going to the World's fucking Series, man. So anyways, like, me and
my thing was like, it was never a chirp for you. Like, when I got to that moment, when you said you were like starting to tear up for Vladdy, like game 1, home run 1 of like inning 1 of the DS, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But it's like, George, that's the second biggest swing in the history of this franchise.
It's like, and I know people are talking about like the Joey Bats one, like it's
bigger.
And no disrespect to Joey Bats, that was the second biggest home run in the history of our fandom and in the history of like Toronto Blue Jays fandom.
And
I think
we never saw the Joe Carter one. We weren't
so. I guess
alive.
secondly, that was the biggest home run of our fandom, right?
It's the biggest home run I've seen in my whole entire life.
And the awesome thing about it is we got getting to experience that with the families of the players was like
That's a nightmare.
like so Bassett comes into the game and we talked to Bassett's family pregame. We're like, I feel like he has a moment today. Like I feel like he has a moment
I
today.
can't believe you said that because I was like, there's no way. In my mind, there was no way Chris
So
Bassett was
Bassett comes
throwing.
out of the pen and I'm looking at Bassett's mother and she's crying.
Dude, she was full on tears as he came out to the mound.
And like full blown tears. He hasn't even thrown a pitch yet.
And
I'm
she was bawling her
and
eyes
his dad
out.
is pacing. His brother's pacing. Shout out Moose. And he gets in there and Bassett gives you 97 just on the black. Just cheers. Like that was we got the like that was every single guy we signed over the offseason or like in our from 2020. We had a George Springer home run, Kevin Gossman out of the bullpen, Chris Bassett out of the bullpen, Trevor Hoffman out of the bullpen. Or sorry, Jeff Hoffman. Sorry, Jeff Hoffman out of the bullpen. I just Avery, it's like it gets me emotional thinking about it right now, but that was like
John, you don't need to worry about being emotional because that was the most emotional baseball game I've had in my whole
and
entire
like I'll be honest
life.
with you, man, like they were down for the count. The offense looked
3-1
anemic.
was goddamn dead.
3-1.
It was as dead. We were talking to some of the guys tonight, and they said the one thing about the Toronto crowd against the Seattle crowd is like, we got to be up even when we're down. Like when we play the Dodgers,
it was dead in there.
I was dead as fuck.
But the thing is though, like I'm gonna play devil's advocate. It's hard to cheer when the offense was doing what they were doing. Like
what about your college coach? Did you ever have your college coach like say the bench has got to be up?
Yes.
And it's like, you guys, the people who are playing suck. It's like, I'm not going to be up because we stink out
Yeah,
loud.
it's like it's hard to be in it when the offense is doing that.
Absolutely.
And like, man, fucking IKF. We were with IKF's family, and IKF hits that single. Oh, by the way, why are you throwing IKF a strike 0-2 when he is just in swing now mode? Single up the middle. It was just like, again, the IKF single, and then the George Springer home run.
The George Springer, John.
We saw George tonight.
You need to get as in depth about a George Springer home run because you talked to me is like, have you ever seen the Rod Shine that loud? No, because every time it gets that loud, I start screaming my face
and that's
off.
a fair point.
And I can't hear anything that's going. I have no idea how loud it is because I'm so fucking excited.
That's a fair point. I think people tell me, like, they'll ask me, like, how loud was it? How loud was it? I'll be honest with you, man. After that George Springer home run, and you could see, because there's a video that Avery's going to post on Twitter at some point.
I have it set for 9 a.m.
Of Sportsnet posting it. I collapsed. And, like,
Trey Savage's dad told you, like...
Trey Savage's dad was like, Johnny, relax. Like, I was like, dude, I can't. And then Miss Schneider is, like, pounding me on the back, like, relax, Bubba. I was like, man, this is something...
So I'll say something. I see you text your dad, and, like, it means a lot to you and your dad, and I think that's as big... It's, like... It's as beautiful as it gets. Like, this baseball game, man, it gives you absolutely nothing. It gives you fucking nothing for years and years. As a Mariner fan, it has given you nothing for 1,000 years.
It's a game of Avery. The thing about it is it's a game of failure, and we got to experience Ohtani Plane Gate. We got to experience 2 runs in a wild card series. We got to experience the 8-1 collapse. This all makes it worth it, man. All the heartbreak that you and I have dealt with our entire adult life.
So you're 28 now.
28, and like
I'm 27. And I have never been this far in a playoff run in my life, and neither have you.
A lot of our listeners haven't, and that's the beautiful part of it. I think the beautiful part of it is we're gonna look back on this, and no matter what, might be loser posting, but in 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna look back on this. People talk about 2015, 2016 team. Those teams couldn't hold a candle to this team.
They never got this far.
And those teams had the talent. Sure, they had David Price, Hall of Famer. Like, they had Josh Donaldson, Jose Bautista.
Eddie.
Those Edwin, those teams didn't have the grit that this team had. Those teams didn't have an Ernie Clement. Those teams didn't have a superstar, a generational superstar in Vladdy, and
How
a World Series MVP in George Springer. Those teams didn't have that, and that's the beautiful part of it. I think we always say it like, you're in the good old days. We're in the good old days, man. And I think
how pumped were you, John? Like to see Vladdy, like tears in his eyes,
because dude,
excited to win. We're the best team in the American League.
Avery, and I think no matter what happens in that World Series, and again,
the Dodgers are fucking.
We're the heavy underdogs, sure, but no matter what happens in that World Series, man, we get to hang our hat on the fact that our generational superstar we've been hoping for and praying for since the age of 16 gets to experience something that Jose Bautista never experienced on the level of excellence. Joe Carter experienced it, but this is our guy. Like, and again, I know we're having Vladdy on the pod in November. We'll be able to like talk about it fully and go into it, but it makes it so much more sweet when it's a guy who loves the city, who signed a 14-year deal with the city, and who gets to experience something that no one before, like, and we talked about it. He's not even
into his 14-year deal yet.
We haven't even started the contract yet, but I think the beautiful part of it is I think Jose Bautista was looking back on this and going, man, this is pretty fucking cool. And I never got to experience, Jose Bautista never got to experience it. Like and no disrespect to those 2016, 2015 teams. 2016, they got shit pumped.
Those teams rock. Like,
but they got shit pumped though. We're
sure.
talking 4-1. They lost in 2016 to the Guardians. 2015, they lost 4-2. Like this.
They didn't win. We're in the world, John. The Toronto Blue Jays are playing the World fucking Series this year. Like, I've never seen them my whole entire life.
And a lot of our listeners, like, it's been 32 years, man. Like, I think the beautiful part of it is, and it's even, by the way, it's even more bananas. We have home field advantage going into that against the super team.
Ohtani's on the plane.
Ohtani is definitely on the plane now. But just the beautiful part of it is it was like everyone did it. We had Jeff Hoffman getting the final out. Who we talked.
Can we? My favorite part of the whole entire game, Hoff was awesome. 3 strikeouts to end it. My favorite part of the whole entire baseball game is what the fuck is Chris Bassett doing in the 8th inning? And he shoved.
But that I mentioned it on Twitter, but the beautiful part about that is, and I keep saying beautiful part. Sorry, I'm sorry, but I'm just like I'm emotional.
Johnny, it's fucking. What happened tonight was legit. As beautiful as the beautiful game gets.
But the thing is, though, is like, shout out to John Schneider, who we had an awesome FaceTime with Pop, and then we saw him after. But he trusted the big dogs. He trusted the grizzled vets. Like, you went, who did you go? You go Bieber, Varland,
Bieber, who wasn't great.
Wasn't great. We saw him tonight, and he was like the happiest man on the planet. But obviously,
fucking
Bieber, Sir Anthony or Varland.
Louis. My thing was like they've seen Louis 1,000 times this series.
That's the thing, though. It's like you're going down with the big dogs that got you there. Varland was a trade deadline acquisition that got you there.
John, it's such a hilarious rotation of people who threw tonight.
Let's go over it. You went Shane Bieber, Louis Varland, Sir Anthony Dominguez, Chris Bassett.
No, Kevin Gausman.
No. Kevin Gausman, Chris Bassett, Jeff Hoffman. It was like, and that's what's so awesome about it is it was like, they said it after Game 6. Everyone's available. When I saw Gausman warming up in that pen, I go, "Let's fucking ride."
I think my favorite part of the night, we start doing the migration from first baseline to where we were sitting to the family section, and you hear Kevin Gausman's walkout song come, and you know what? Kevin Gausman's walkout song is really fucking good.
I'll tell you what.
People were pumped.
I'll tell you what. Bassett out of the pen might be the move.
He was throwing hard as shit.
That was this is a made up stat, but that was the fastest he's ever thrown as a Blue Jay.
Made up stat.
It's just like, again, I can't believe it, Avery, and maybe a couple days from now, because it's Friday, we got 4 days or 3 days till the World Series.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday technically right now.
Is it?
Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday.
I was about to say that
We're gonna be able to soak this in when we're sober, and really realize it. This is the type of stuff we saw Trey Savage post game. So awesome to see him.
Trey Savage was playing in a regional against Wake Forest like June of last year.
And that's like
with broken ribs, and then he just like, you know
but
what?
that's so
I'm gonna throw a baseball game in the World Series at home.
I will
game
say
2.
it was so hilarious going up to Beeves and going like out at the AP going, "Congrats, man." He goes, "No. Congratulations to you." And
so
I go,
dumb.
"What the fuck are you talking
His
about?"
parents, they're wearing the UC Santa Barbara gear at the field, and
It's just, man.
Shane wasn't good. Like they were on Shane Bieber tonight.
That Julio pitch, the furthest outside pitch ever hit as a home run, but
that sucked.
I'm not gonna doom and gloom post. I mean,
no, there's no doom. We're in the fuck. We are in the fucking World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And I'm sorry for the listeners who are gonna be like, "Oh my god, this podcast all over the place." But honestly, man, I'm ecstatic. This is what you and I, and not to get sappy, man, we've worked for this for 4 years. We've dealt with the trolls. We've dealt
the dog shit, John.
We've dealt with the bad teams. We've dealt with the playoff performances that are just absolute in the gutter. I can't believe it.
They're playing in the World Series this year.
We have a guy on the rotation that is 41 years old, and we also have a guy that's 23. Almost a 20-year difference. Trey Savage was in his dad's nutsack when Max Scherzer was on the mound in the big leagues.
Yeah, when he was making his...
It just...
when Max is in the playoffs
and like,
to start.
And the awesome thing is, man, is like, we had playoff Ernie Clement. We had Vladdy winning the ALCS MVP. They can't take this from us. Like, we're going to be in April next year, or end of March, for the home opener, and we're going to be lifting a banner no matter what. We're going to have an ALCS banner, the pennant. We won a fucking pennant, and we're going to have a division. We're going to have a division series banner, and that
an American League pennant, yeah.
We're going to have an AL pennant.
The worst part is like, how can next year get better than this? And
no, I'm gonna warn the people. We might like it doesn't get better than this, so enjoy it. It really like
John, you're 28, I'm 27, I'm gonna be 28 soon. We have never done this in our whole entire lives.
Brother, we haven't won a fucking playoff round in 10 years. Like it just, man, I couldn't be more happier for our guys, Mark Shapiro. A lot of people are saying the Mark Shapiro podcast saved the season. A lot of people are, I'm not saying
Mark and Ross. My favorite thing is thank God the John Schneider Game 5 move doesn't give doesn't mean a.
And we said, and Schneider said it to us tonight. He said, honestly, man, I'm happy that doesn't matter now. He said it to me at least. And he's like, I said to him, I was like, man, what are they going to say about that shit now? There's nothing they could say. The Aaron Judge home run off the foul pole, Schmelia, doesn't mean anything. The Brendan Little move, Schmelia, doesn't mean anything.
I told Brendan Little tonight, I was like, we're good. We're going to be good.
And we saw everyone at that. And again, I'm not going to.
I am. The best part about doing this is the guys we get to meet, right? They're genuinely awesome people. And the fact that they get to go to a World Series makes me like incredibly happy. It doesn't matter about me. It doesn't matter about us. But it's like, and I know like we've been watching Blue Jays baseball our whole lives. The people we walked outside of the fucking stadium tonight.
We can't walk out that way.
We
were
did
getting mugged.
Bad urban planning to get out of the stadium.
It was awesome.
But it's so great to enjoy with the people. It is so fucking
and it's like
it's beautiful,
this
man.
Is a guy like Gossman who's played for what, almost 10 years now, like 8 years. He's never experienced this. And we said it to Trey. I said to him, I was like, you were not no disrespect, you were like a prospect last year. You were like a guy that like we were hopeful. And Trey chirped you, by the way. Trey said, remember when Avery said I'd pitch at the highest in Double-A this year? He said that, and I was like, yeah, I didn't say that. Avery said that.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it would be that way, too.
It's just awesome, man. And, again, we appreciate all of you that rode with us, Gate 14 Nation, man. Like, the support has been insane, and it's unbelievable to see the fruits of our labor. I'll be honest, I'll give a little bit of a tidbit. John Schneider's brother texted me after Game 5. after I posted a motivational video. He sent me his own motivational video, and he goes, "Feel free to post this. I don't give a fuck. I believe in this team." And I'm not gonna post it here because I don't want to like dox him or anything like that. But that video, when he sent me that, I was like, "Let's fucking ride." And then they won Game 6. He texts me just nothing, one more, and I go, "Let's fucking go." And then they win Game 7, man. I mean,
John,
by the way,
that was the best
by
thing.
the way, I feel terrible for Mariners fans. I mean,
The
you want to talk about a fan base that has it. No one has it worse.
No one has worse than a Seattle Mariners baseball fan. And you could say, oh, they're in Seattle, they've won Super Bowls, but like if you're a baseball only fan,
Yeah.
you're like baseball number one. Football championships don't matter.
But objectively, though, Avery, how hilarious is it? They booed George Springer and waved him goodbye, and he waves goodbye because he ends their fucking season with a 3-run moon bomb.
Dude, I cannot believe Bizarro came. I thought the pitching decisions for the
John
Mariners.
Schneider was a masterclass today.
I don't even know Masterclass. It's just like the pitchers pitched great. When
Varland was awesome.
Well, instead the home like Louis, they've seen every single inning. He's like Louis might as well have been the starter for every
And I
game.
said
of
it.
the series.
I respected them going to Gossman. Like, we're going down with the ship with the boys that got us here. And Gossman out of the pen was nails.
We saw them at the way like Gosman and Bassett talked to John Schneider, just like 2'6" freaks talking to a guy who's normal size. Like, I cannot believe we fucking won the baseball game.
Avery, man,
today.
we're gonna cut this soon, but
I don't
this
know how long we've been doing this.
21 minutes, but it's,
John,
dude, this is like
that was the beautiful.
I hate to say
You're a soccer guy, John, but like
the beautiful game.
tonight was the beautiful fucking game.
It was just, man, like all the work, all spring training to now, we're the second last team left in Major League Baseball, and
At this point, why don't we fucking win the World Series? Like, who cares?
I
cares?
think the awesome part about it is this team is the definition of backs against the wall, and they're going into a series against the Dodgers. And again, we're gonna give you guys a World Series recap, or preview.
Yeah,
But
it'll come Thursday, like Thursday. For sure we'll do
Thursday.
it.
I'm gonna take a couple days to enjoy this, but I'm beyond.
It doesn't happen to us. Like shit like this feels like it never happens.
It might be
to us.
another fucking 20 years till we see this again
John. It might happen never in our entire lives.
for the rest of our lives.
That was when we got to
American
the
League.
6th inning, and I was like, that was a thought in my mind. It was, I might never see this. I might never be this close to a World Series in my whole entire life. And you can't
I can't believe you're.
and you can't say no to that because
Brother, the team across the diamond has never experienced what we're experiencing right now, and we've experienced it 30 years ago. It's not like this is like the Dodgers fans have it so lucky, but and we'll break it down obviously once we get to that. But if you're listening to this, if you're enjoying this podcast, the most thing I can say is like believe, man. We're facing a super team, and I haven't really thought about it yet, Avery. I don't know if you have, but we got to win a pennant in front of our hometown faithful. The first time ever they got to do that. And it's the most beautiful thing I ever got to experience. The stadium was the loudest I've ever heard it. And
the George home run, man, like second biggest swing in our franchise's history. And I didn't hear a single thing because I was just screaming my face off.
it's hard to not get emotional about it because I know you look at the payroll and it's the fifth in base.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. John,
I
I
get it.
It's what it means to us.
I get it, but
Fuck the money.
it's the fifth in payroll in baseball. But if you take a real step back, you look at the fucking junkyard dogs this team has: Ernie Clement, Nathan Lucas, Addison Barger, Mason Fluhart, who we got to talk to tonight. He's like, "Wait, you guys are the ones that created MILF?" I was like, "Yeah, that was us." And I think that's what makes it so beautiful. It's 26 men on the roster, and if I give any piece of advice to the people is, and especially meeting with the guys tonight and like hanging out with them, is believe, man. I've told you from day fucking one to believe in this baseball team, and they've proved me right.
IKF played again today.
He's played every game almost in the division
And
in the championship.
and he's had a big spot in like every single one of those games. Jeff Hoffman today, I've doubted Jeff Hoffman all season.
Fair.
It's just like the numbers, just like, okay, I think he's gonna get a home run at this point. Jeff Hoffman has pitched a fucking dick off this
He's
playoffs.
pitched his entire contract worth of appearances.
He came in tonight and I'm like, okay, it's like,
And that was like
are we getting 93 miles an hour, Jeff Hoffman? Because I'd be very
we
scared.
did not we did in fact did not get that.
We did not get that. We got Jeff Hoffman 3 strikeouts. Not even big outs, 3 strikeouts to end this baseball game.
No infield. Didn't even need an infield.
To go to the World Series. And, man, like, it's going to sound crazy to say, I'd fuck with Bo Bichette playing in the World Series. I would fuck with Bo Bichette playing.
We're going to get that. It's going to be a discourse. The shitty thing about it is like, you're going to have to send a guy off the roster in IKF.
Joe never played, right? Like, Joey never played, unfortunately, right?
So you think it's Lopes for Bo?
We never saw him.
I guess the Santander thing makes it easier for the DH type of thing.
I think we might get, George Springer's knees probably in. George Springer, before he hit that home run, looked like the most injured player I have seen playing baseball in my whole entire life. I cannot believe Bizarro. Oh my! How did he hit that home run, dude?
Middle in. That's what George does, though.
I cannot believe he hit a home run.
But anyways, I apologize for like the drunk. Like it's 5.
Yeah, we're
a.m.
fucked.
It's fucking 5 a.m. But we had to get it for the people.
It's not. It's 5:10 a.m.
Oh
right
my
now.
fucking God. But thank you guys, man, for riding with us. This is for you, Gate 14 Nation, and this Friday we will be playing in a world. We will be playing.
We have a World Series preview to I've got to fucking get some numbers together for. And we have the Los Angeles Dodgers super team with their rotation lined up. And
We got Yamamoto,
Snell,
Glasnow.
Glasnow, Ohtani for 4. Like, no one now, truly, the worst thing was the Mariners fans being like, "Oh, Jay's underdog gimmick." I understand we're the number 1
No,
seed.
we're the underdog gimmick. The Dodgers are minus 220 to win the World
The
Series.
Dodgers are the big favorite.
But anyway, I mean, I love you guys, man. Thank you to Gate 14 Nation, the support, the people. I mean, we were getting mugged going out of that stadium. We love you guys, man. Enjoy the ride. And the Toronto Blue Jays, the next time we talk to you will be...
Yeah, we'll do a big one Thursday. We'll
Yes.
clean up some loose ends here.
Yeah.
We'll sober
The next
up.
time we talk to you guys will be a World Series preview. I
World
can't-
Series. Imagine this, John. We were sitting with like Bowden, BNS, spring training on the stupid little couch,
and Trey.
Trey is like, "Hey, Trey, are you excited to play professional sports?" And he ended up pitching in the
Championship. But anyways, man, love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And we'll talk to you guys
Thursday. We'll see you Thursday.
Thursday night. And World Series preview. We did it. Love you guys, man. Gate 14 forever.